Good morning. You see the tape on the drop panel there? Story behind that, there used to be a cat. I can't think of what they're called. It was for Prince. Stand, scratching post thingy. And he ended up destroying it. So we just never have gotten around to putting a new piece of drop ceiling up there. I am sitting in my husband's chair. We have, just to kind of give you a little, this is the man cave, okay? So, just to kind of give you a little understanding of the chaos that ensues, and that's not really the right word. EJ, Ian and my husband spend a good deal of time down here. There's a lot of Ian's toys down here. As I told you before, we've had some issues with all around this area has had some issues with the sewer. They're actually working on sewer lines a couple of blocks away. So we did have an event where we were washing clothes and suddenly we were covered. Um, Thankfully, it was just out in that area. Did not it so some of the things that were out in the garage area and stuff like that had to be moved. So right now they're and being in the process of cleaning out my storage area, there's more stuff out here than what normally would be. But as a general rule, this is the biggest play area that Ian has, so there's a lot of toys here. Why am I telling you that? Just so you know. And I just wanted to hop on. I didn't post a whole lot last week. I just kind of took a whole break. Got to enjoy some really nice streams. If you didn't get to see the day streams that Randy did with Meech, go. Meech. Man, it was good stuff. It was just good stuff. If you if you want something very uplifting, very chill, very good, go watch those two streams. And the reason part of the reason why I bring this up, the first stream I think happened on a Tuesday, and I needed it. I needed every word that man said. He just poured blessing over blessing over blessing and spoke peace and uplifting into my life, and I needed it. So the next stream was just I just was just the same way, but I was in a better place. So I encourage you to go watch those streams. Meech did what we should be doing in each other's lives. We should be pouring out blessings. We should be pouring into each other instead of tearing each other apart. And that's been how I've done YouTube since I've done YouTube. And so for me, it was wonderful to see that. And one of the biggest things that, somebody asked him about a channel, and he said he didn't think he could do YouTube, and we connected there because some of the ridiculous stuff that has come my way since I've been on YouTube, and I stay in my lane. See, y'all seem to forget that when you are watching my videos, people that share my DNA watch my videos. People that will call me out in a heartbeat, watch my channel. If I was stepping out of line, I got people that watch this that would check me. And you see, that's why when stuff happens, that's why I kind of go, because they know that this is kind of like my little diary. This is my channel where I talk about me, where I talk about my life, my grandson, our garden, or lack thereof, my dog, my faith, makeup, sobriety. And I try to pour a little bit of encouragement into you. I share the things that I share so that if you're there, you can get better too. We can do it together. If you've not been paying attention, or if you don't have Twitter, Nikki Rev and I have been posting our steps. Jokingly, I told her she was a show off. She beats the pants off of me, or beats the brakes off of me, I guess is a better way of putting it. She just smokes me, guys, and I love it. When she had a little downtime and she was struggling to get back into it, I encouraged her. While I've had a downtime and a struggle, guess what happened? She encouraged me. This is what should happen. This is what should happen. Who cares about the rest of it? Who cares? I shouldn't really say that because I get some things. I'm rambly, and I'm not trying to throw rocks at anybody. I stay in my lane, and I continue to stay in my lane, and I will continue to stay in my lane. That's just how I am. I've had a choice since I inadvertently landed in the, if you want to call it, the drama community. I had a choice. I could have built a channel on drama. I have not. That was never part of my choice. I landed in the drama community by a complete fluke. It was a complete fluke. And to be honest with you, a lot of things have happened that I don't know anything about. And I'm happy with it. I'm good with it. A lot of things still. There's, I know bits and pieces of things that I see on Twitter. I don't, since this last sickness, I've caught more stuff than what I normally do. And even saying that, I didn't even get to catch all of Randy's streams that I'm talking to you about that Meech was on. I got things happening here. I got a child here. I've got a dog. I have phone calls that are important. So it just amazes me. I don't know how, and I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't know how anybody has time to keep up with everything, because I don't. I'm just, and my little ADHD brain, I'm just going to tell you, my little ADHD brain cannot keep up with everything. And I refuse to because it disturbs my peace. I set out to be kind. I decided, see, I did Facebook Lives that turned into, I started just, I called them sparkle videos, to be uplifting, a little bit of makeup, stuff like that. And in the process, my cousin kind of convinced me to do unique with her. I did that. It became real. My goal in that my goal with unique was to make money. Yeah. It also was to have to make a circle of friends. It also was to just have makeup to play in. Okay, I was my best customer. Tell you straight up, I was my best customer. Whenever my father died, some of the things that were said to me blew my mind. As in wanting videos and things like that, and getting back whenever he wasn't even buried. Or this is another way you could market. No, no, no. And just things that were, he wouldn't want you to be this way. No. While that was true, Dad would not have wanted me to be as devastated and crushed and brokenhearted as I was and as I still am. He would not have wanted that. He would not have want me to hurt like I do. But that's the price that comes when you love someone. And at the point when people try to force you to do things that you're not ready to do. And even my first video that I tried to do, I just kind of stopped in the video and just stood there for a period of time because I couldn't make words come out. I wasn't ready. And it was like, oh, you're going to lose your business. Oh, you're going to, and I was like, no, I'm not. Because I don't have one. I don't own this. This is not my business. And, like I said, I was my best customer. So it was like, if I really want to stay active, I can just buy makeup. Well, what I opted to do instead was quit and go back to enjoying makeup. Now, that being said, if you're part of any type of whatever, I might say my cousin is still part of several direct sales, MLMs, whatever. We are cool. I thought I needed some kind of job because I had always had a job until the last time I got hurt. and couldn't go back to work. And I thought having a job would, I guess, make me something silly, because everything has, things have always been handled and provided. So I changed courses. In that, I'm sitting at a weird angle, and trying to get an angle is kind of hard. I'm sitting in the lazy boy. And if you have never sat in a lazy boy, and this one is this is my husband's. Anyway, back to what I was saying. The change that I made was that instead of, I started to depend on God and depend on the direction that He was taking my life. No matter what job you do, you have to put in the work. And the thing that clinched it all with me, not only was it my dad's death, but I had a small child who required a good deal of attention, who needed loved back to, and needed Grammied, needed taught, needed worked with. So that's what I opted to do. But I had to work for that too. I had to work with that. And while I was doing that, his mother was able to get a job, because she's the only one that provides for him. Between we do and she does. There's nothing else coming. Somebody called it free money. Somebody said that, it wasn't needed. Well, that's kind of a true story. It's not needed, but it's also his obligation. Same person decided again to be a no-show used a tragedy that did not affect him directly as a reason to not come see his child. Bizarre, isn't it? I can't wrap my mind around it. So, and I don't want to go into, y'all know I'm in Kentucky. Y'all know that the path where all this happened is a road that I frequently travel. Y'all also know that I have family and friends speckled all over this state. It's been a hard couple of days, thankfully. And when I say this, understand. So far, it has not directly touched my family. It's my understanding that somebody from my home county was involved. And when I say it's my understanding, please understand that some of the things that have been put out in media are incorrect. 9 cars, 5 people, no casualties at this point. Wait, no fatalities, I'm sorry, at this point. Trauma, fear, all of that, yeah, that's real. That's a real thing. Will it cause me to continue to duck off the interstate and take a back road? Yep. You betcha. That's all I'm going to get into, because if I keep talking about it, I'll talk for days, and I've got stuff to do. I just wanted to sit down. And behind me, yes, you see clothes hanging. They're my husband's. They're his work clothes, and they stay down here because this is where he gets ready for work. Kind of makes sense. His bathroom is down here, so I mean, there's a lot of space, but there's also a lot of, like I said, I have a spoiled grandson. This kind of rambly, and I know I'm hitting on all kinds of different things, and I kind of apologize, and then I kind of don't, because I just wanted to let y'all know that as we go through this, as the state goes through this, as people, family members, this, that, and the other, however this shakes down, people are hurting. And it's just sad, and it's hard. And there are so many opinions from people who don't know what they're talking about, trying to tell those who do how to do their jobs. That don't even know the lay of the land. Even had people telling a friend of mine that runs the radio station down there that if any other children were killed, it was blood was on his hands, because he reported the news and reported what schools were open and what schools were closed. And he reported, after the schools themselves announced it, he reported it. People got to wake up, grow up. It really, there's been, I'm stopping because I could easily get wound up on this. But seeing social media, I even saw a news story that was covering these events that said 5 killed. And the headline said 5 killed. And the story below said 5 were shot in stable condition. Critical but stable condition. Understand, I am not making light of this situation. I'm frustrated because the media has made this so much worse. And people with their opinions and ugliness have made it so much worse. Meanwhile, there are families directly affected. And I'm going to stop. I have to stop. And my washer just finished. So, y'all have a great day. May do a get ready with me tomorrow. I have a dental appointment. Black. It's going to be bad. Black. And I don't know I think I've said it on this channel before, but I do not like going to the dentist. I have a dentist phobia. So we've come a long way. I used to have to be medicated to have my teeth cleaned or anything like that. I don't anymore. But anyway, y'all have a good day. Remember, I'm the mayor's daughter. Let's see if we can be better people today. Okay? I love y'all. Let's be kind. Do one kind thing. I got to go get after a grandson because he's kind of in a little trouble today. Have a good day. I'll see you. Bye.